What if I told you that the year's ugliest, messiest, and most stunning controversy was actually the biggest hip-hop love story? Jim Jones has finally welcomed a newborn baby into the world, following almost 10 years of ups and downs with Chrissy Lumpkin. A lovely family moment, isn't it? False. Because Jim's meticulously constructed image was already being torn apart by the internet, while Chrissy lay in that hospital bed, beaming with the pride of motherhood. Why? Because one shocking charge is supported by leaking murmurs, enigmatic posts, and murky screenshots. It's possible that Jim Jones wed Brooke Bailey in private, out of the public eye. Give that some thought. Chrissy and a newborn child. However, there is also a claimed marriage certificate floating in the backdrop at the same moment. It is being referred to as the ultimate betrayal by fans, an unexpected turn of events from the dirtiest soap drama. It is said that Mammer Jones is yelling off camera, according to reports. Brooke's Instagram stories are filled with cryptic messages that only serve to exacerbate Chrissy's distress. This rumor isn't just another one. This scandal has the potential to upend entire families, ruin reputations, and completely upend the hip-hop and love industries. Everything began so exquisitely. Jim sent a heartfelt statement. Along with a photo of the newborn wrapped in a hospital blanket, "We are a family now." Fans showered his remarks with congratulations, cheers, and sobbing emojis. It appeared that Jim and Chrissy had finally found a happy ending after years of drama, but fissures appeared almost instantly. Social media investigators discovered a potentially harmful inconsistency minutes after Jim's tweet. Whispers of a covert marriage to Brooke Bailey returned louder than ever as the public rejoiced over the baby. In group discussions, screenshots of a purportedly leaked marriage license were shared. On Twitter, a grainy picture of Jim standing next to Brooke during what appeared to be a minor ceremony reappeared. People vowed that it had previously been removed from the internet. Fans were asking the unimaginable all of a sudden. Had Jim Jones, who was previously married to another lady, been establishing a family with Chrissy? It became much more suspicious when the chronology of events didn't match up. According to insiders, Jim was seen with Brooke Bailey at private gatherings. In Los Angeles several months ago, it appeared innocuous at the moment. Simply another round of infidelity allegations that hip-hop and romance fans were accustomed to. The stakes were higher today, though, because a newborn was involved. This was more than simply infidelity. If Jim and Brooke were actually married, while Chrissy was pregnant, it was the ultimate kind of betrayal. Chrissy was caught off guard, since she had always been so cautious about her relationship. She saw the baby as a new beginning and a means of mending the scars from years of waiting for Jim to commit, according to sources. However, Chris reportedly became suspicious and angry when the Brooke rumors came back. Days before giving birth, she allegedly confronted Jim and demanded to know the truth, according to one insider. He replied in a quiet voice. However, the internet is unaffected by silence, as if they were detectives. Fans started looking into Brooke's previous Instagram posts. A few months before Chrissy's pregnancy announcement, Brooke was featured in a photo with the tagline, "Loyalty looks good on me," and a diamond ring on her left hand. Nobody gave it any thought at the moment. As purported evidence of her purported marriage to Jim, that post has since gone viral. There were more leaks. Alleged audio recordings of Brooke boasting to a friend went viral. "Chrissy can play house all she wants, but I got the papers, a woman's." The voice can be heard stating in the video, "The wife is me, she is merely her girlfriend." The recording startled fans. Whether it was real or not, Twitter became a battleground. Jim was called upon by Chrissy's devoted followers to provide clarification. Chrissy knew all along and was attempting to cling to a man who had already moved on, according to Brooke's attorneys. Hashtags such as #Brooke1 and #Justice for Chrissy trended in tandem. When Mammer Jones supposedly joined the conversation, that was the true bombshell. She was heard screaming, "I told Chrissy he wasn't ready for marriage, and now look, she got a baby, and Brooke got the ring." In a voicemail that was released, "I played them both. And now my family is making news once more." Was Mammer Jones confirming the worst? Or was she fabricating the narrative to shield her son? Chrissy's own social media accounts merely served to increase conjecture. She posted a mysterious Instagram story a few hours following Jim's baby. "Post a liar is not fixed by a youngster. The truth is always revealed." Screenshots went viral before it was removed a few minutes later. Fans saw it as proof that something was seriously off. It was exacerbated by Jim's silence. He didn't say anything except for the baby post. No defense, no denial. Silence is powerful in the realm of celebrity scandal. Celebrities started to weigh in at the same time. Under Chrissy's tail, Yonder Smith left a comment, "Remain resilient, sis." "Some dudes can't respect a real woman until it's too late," rapper Mayo wrote in a tweet. "If he fake married Brooke, what else did he fake?" was one of Camilla's disparaging remarks. Then the greatest twist appeared. According to TMZ, they were able to get confidential court documents that indicated Jim and Brooke had submitted a marriage declaration several months prior. If it's accurate, Jim had not only emotionally deceived Chrissy, but also legally bound himself to another woman when they were getting ready to have a child together. The consequences were instantaneous. Memes went viral. In one widely shared photo, Brooke was clutching a marriage certificate while Chrissy was cradling the infant. Wife or baby mama? The caption reads, "Jim, choose one." Before long, another leak was discovered, this time a purported text message exchange between Brooke and Jim. Brooke allegedly wrote, "She believes she is the wife, but we know the truth." Jim's response, "For the time being, keep silent. The timing is crucial." The internet didn't care that the legitimacy couldn't be confirmed. The story was predetermined. A media circus developed out of the scandal. The makers of TikTok created dramatic reenactments of the leaks, complete with fictitious marriage licenses. Exclusive receipts were offered by gossip bloggers. Videos with titles like "Chrissy Betrayed Again," "Jim Jones," and "Double Life Exposed" were posted by YouTube channels. Betrayal, cryptic posts, and unresolved questions clouded what should have been Chrissy's happiest moment. According to whispers from insiders, Chrissy had already set up a meeting with producers to provide her perspective. The question that remains for fans is, will she reveal Jim on camera? Will Brooke make the purported certificate available? Or will Jim say something at last before his whole enterprise implodes? There is no doubt that this is more than a sloppy rumor. It's a dynasty coming to an end. The most shocking revelation was still to come, but the tale had already reached a fever pitch. A hazy video appeared on Twitter late one evening. It seemed to depict Jim and Brooke exchanging vows while standing side by side in front of an officer. Although the audio was distorted, one line was very audible. "James Jones, do you take Brooke Bailey?" Even though the video ended before the ceremony, it was enough to cause a furor on the internet. Supporters let up a yell. Insiders reported that Chrissy broke down in tears when she saw the video, and blogs went crazy. Was the video real? Was the question that the world had to ask. Was Jim really leading to lives? He fathered a child with Chrissy while denying her for more than 10 years, breaking the marriage. Or was it a well-planned ploy, a contrived scenario designed to ruin him? There was no doubt about it. The nightmare had only just started, and the fairy tale was over. When Chrissy finally spoke, the internet was still blazing from the wedding. Video leak. She went public on Instagram following days of conjecture, mysterious posts, and whispered disclosures. Unadulterated, unvarnished anguish was what transpired. Chrissy murmured into the camera while sitting in low light, her hair untied and her face marred by tears. "I've been fighting for this man for years. I pleaded with him for respect, love, and marriage, but now I see that he gave it to someone else while I gave him a child." Even though the live stream lasted only 6 minutes, it was sufficient for everyone to see her reveal herself. Brooke Bailey responded with her own Instagram post. In a matter of hours, there were 3 slides on the carousel. First, she was smiling next to Jim while wearing a white dress. The second is the purported marriage license, which is now obvious and unambiguous. Third, a terrifying caption that reads, "The truth always prevails. I replace, not compete." With more than 100,000 comments in the first hour, the post went viral. Brooke was described as ruthless by some. While some praised her as the legitimate wife, the majority pressed Jim for clarification. Behind the scenes, endorsements halted, and his world fell apart. Namor Jones reportedly erupted in rage as the promoters withdrew. There was a limit to the controversy. This was no longer merely a reality TV drama. It involved treachery, public humiliation, and the violent dissolution of a family on a global scale